They are knocking it down. It's been sitting here for like virtually forever at this point. Look at that. Hey, it's a brand new day on Gillum Farms, and I'm Johnny. And today I'm headed out to the hayfield because it is hay cutting day. It's been a long time coming, guys. I mean, we're rolling up on toward July. Normally we cut hay in May, but weren't able to cut due to how wet it has been this year. Well, it was wet early. Hayfields just kept getting wet, stayed muddy, etc., etc. Couldn't get in there. Then the spigot turned off. When the spigot turned off, everybody decided to cut hay at one time. At this point, it's been over 3 weeks since it's rained. A lot of people cut their hay, 2 weeks ago, week ago. But we're on the end of the line as far as when our hay gets cut, because we use some friends who cut a lot of hay. They cut a lot of hay for other folks. They cut a lot of hay for themselves. And that we are the last field to get cut because that's the way we came in the rotation. But yeah, today is our day. So I'm headed out there. It's actually a fairly cool morning so far. It's 75 degrees. It's overcast. And so, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. So let's go cut hay. They've cut this one. And let's see what else they've cut. Looks like they've cut the front field. They have cut front field. Bunch of buzzards out there. They ran over something. So I guess they're in the back at this point. Yep, the hay is on the ground in here. So they're probably in this third field now. Yeah, they're in this field right here now. All right. It don't take these guys long to cut this, I'm telling you. They cut fast. It's not bad. It'll make some hay. At least this part will. It's not overly tall, but it's pretty thick in there. A lot of Bermuda in there. Yeah, it'll be all right. It'll make some hay. I'll tell you what, guys, these hay guys are fast. They have 2 9-foot mowers running right now. So here's one of them over here, and then there's the other one back over that way. And they are laying it down, guys. I mean, laying it down. So they'll have this completed here in it won't be very long at all right now. They've already cut the other 2 fields. They've cut all up in here and all these places and stuff like that. Kind of open it up to where I know things I've got to use the dozer on, like this right here, and a bunch of other spots. But out there is where, you know, there's a video I did where I took the dozer in here and I cleaned up around these trees out here in the middle of this field. Here's some hay from last year that I've got to pick up and get out of here. There's some more right out there I've got to pick up and get out of here. This area right here is where I did a bunch of dozing. I dozed that out, so I need to burn that pile, so it's ready to burn now. And I need to burn that big pile right over there. This is it. This is one area. It's all cleaned out. I piled everything right down there at the end so I can burn it later on. So got all this done. Got this one done. This brush went all the way out to here. Went the other side of the tree. I've got it all the way around the tree where you can get around that tree and everything, and we can burn this one here too. So I'm just kind of driving around looking at the grass and seeing what's what. They were saying that, looking at this, I think there's more grass here than there was the first cutting we did last year. The first cutting we did last year was absolutely pathetic. I think we got 56 bales off 60 acres. We didn't even get a bale an acre. But I think this is a lot thicker than it was last year. I recall what it looked like. And I mean, this is short, but it's thicker. What it is cutting is actually thicker stuff. It's not as sparse. It's not as far apart. The grass isn't as far apart as it was. So, yeah, I'm thinking we'll get more. I'm not saying that we're going to get a tremendous amount more, but I'm thinking 75, 80 bale anyway. And 75, 80 bale will do me for the whole year if I only got one cutting. So we'll get another cutting out of this as well. This won't be the only cutting. There'll be another cutting. There's a lot of sprouts right out here. That's persimmon coming up, and so that's going to be in the hay. This is one of the fields that we'll be cutting right here. So we'll get the grass off of this one. Now this one always grows taller in here. So we're going to get the grass off of this field. And we'll probably get, we'll get 6 or 7 bale right out of this field right here. And it's just like 2 acres. So historically, 6 or 7 bales out of that one. But, yep. This is the hay field, guys. I mean, it is what it is. I really should spray it. I know I should fertilize it again. Fertilized last year, didn't spray, fertilized. Maybe spray and fertilize this year. We've got a little bit more funding from the calves. I got to get the dozer in here and get all this stuff around these trees down. Right here. I'm going to start the dozer today if at all possible, because I haven't started it in a long time. Here is the dozer. This thing's about like a barn find right now. I mean, look at it. It's been sitting here for like virtually forever at this point. And I'm going to wade through the weeds and stuff, kind of get to it here. Got some hydraulic leaks. I can see definitely leaking some hydraulic fluid right here. It just seems like it's just continuously dripping it because it's getting all on the tracks and everything else. So I got to figure out what is actually leaking up here. So got that to take care of. Let's go around here. I noticed the other track was down. But yeah, this thing's been here a long time. I'm gonna see if it will start. I don't know that it will. It's been a while. First off, no waspers have attacked me. Let's see if that light will come on right there. It did. Okay, let's see. Look at that. Pressure's coming up. Started. Man, that's amazing. This thing is always started. Blade still raising. Gotta do some TLC to it for sure. But it's running. I'm just gonna let it sit here and idle for a bit. Because it needs to run and kind of lubricate up. Three-quarters of a tank of gas or diesel. As I said, this track needs to be adjusted. I need to fix this for sure. You want to see a bunch of hydraulic fluid. That's a bunch of hydraulic fluid right there. Comes out of these and those. Any ticks? Probably find them later. Well, I'm gonna let that sit there and idle for a while. Kind of build up. The front hay field, the one up by the guy's house. And there's some of the hay that I've still got to get out from last year. That hay right there, believe it or not, is still good. So I've got to come over here and haul all that out of here. So I'm going to haul that out. We're going to bale this. Wow, over here it's actually thicker looking than it was whenever I looked at it the other day. It seems like in places. So hopefully it makes more hay than we thought it would. So, all right, if we go into a drought this year, our cattle will be eating on these hay bales right here. So those are a few left, you know, that we have left and stuff like that. So we've got some hay there. We've got hay in the other fields. Let's see if I can get through right here. All right, this is the next field. That's the one up by the road. I think it's gonna make some. I really do. They're gonna bale it Friday. This is Wednesday. I'll probably try to get this video out, maybe tonight. But anyway, yeah, we're in the hay, guys. Our goal is to make enough for the cattle and for my brother's miniature donkeys. He takes about 30 bales a year, and we take about 75 bales a year or so, 75. So if we can make 110 to 115 bales in a year, that's pretty good. And like I said, we've still got 56, I think, on this field that I haven't even gotten, and we have probably 20 at the house, so we probably got 70 something bales. So yeah, we've probably got 70 something bales right now to work with. So if we go into a drought, like I fear is going to happen this year, I always fear it, we're in Oklahoma, then yeah. Remember I said it was 11:30, it's 11:43, and they've gotten quite a big bite of this this one done now. So yeah, they'll have this knocked out. It isn't going to be long, guys. All right, he's finishing out this row right here in front of me. Like I said, that's a 9-foot cutter, and these guys are making short work of this field. It's now 81 degrees. They started on at about 9, a little after 9. Right now it's 11:28. So yeah, I mean, they're knocking it out. I mean, 60 acres. Think about that, guys. Mowing down 60 acres. So what they've got to do is they've got to finish up what they've got over here, where you see the blue tractor over here, the New Holland. They got to finish that little section. Then they've got to do that part over there, which is probably about 10 acres of grass right there. Then they go into that 2-acre paddock over there and take care of that one. And they're done. I mean, yeah, we'll be gone in an hour, maybe less. So it's 11:29, basically 11:30 right now. Let's see when they actually are ready to roll out of here. All right, let's play with the drone for a minute. So the way this works, it's a DJI Mini 3. It's a good little drone. So this one still has, quite a bit of battery left in it. So push that all the way down till you see activation of the props. All right. So I'm going to get this thing going and I'm going to fly over there.
The home point has been updated.
Okay.
Please check it on the map.
So I can take off now. Oh yeah, new props on that too.
Please check it on the map.
All right, I'm gonna fly over there, so you're gonna see that. They're leaving the field. Let's see what time it is. So it took them 40, let's see, an hour and 10 minutes to finish out that. That was like 12 acres of mowing. It's all mowed up. So the hay is all down. A lot of brome and stuff in here. There's a lot of Bermuda grass in here. Some fescue. And yeah, but they're done for today. They come back Friday and they'll bale this all up. So we'll do this video and then we'll do our baling video Friday. All right, guys, we got it all cut. So right now I'm gonna head on over and check on the cows. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think we got them all. That's all I wanted to do today. I just wanted to count, make sure everybody's here. And they are. They've still got a little grass in this field right here, so we're going to leave them to it. Probably need to get a couple of more mineral tubs because they have done this one in right here, basically. Christine will love that tote. She uses those tubs for growing stuff in the garden. And this cow over here, she's just kind of standing by herself. So anyway, Danny's over there. Everybody's just trying to stay cool at this point. So anyway, if you like this type of video of me going to the hay field and videoing all the hay cutting and stuff like that, and then coming out here to the farm and counting the cattle and stuff like that, then like, comment, subscribe. We'll continue to bring more content in the future as available. And as always, everybody, God bless. Is that good grub? Is that good grub? I guess so.